My colleague Natasha Piri is on the ground speaking to various political parties. A lot of developments coming out today. Natasha, who do you have there with you? And also, a lot of those numbers starting to trickle in, but very, very far behind still.
Indeed, Unaiti, remember what the IEC had said, that 90% of those numbers of those votes will be finalized tonight, and the remaining 10% will be finalized in the next 24 hours, which is probably tomorrow, Unaiti. But as you said, I'm joined by various leaders, 4 leaders of various political parties, and I'll just ask them all to be brief in their answers. I'm first joined by Mr. Hanif Hendricks, who's the leader of the Jama-ah party. Thank you so much for joining us on SABC News. You must be so happy, Mr. Hendricks, because in the morning you sent us messages saying that the party had scooped votes from the DA and from the ANC.
Yes, and also from the IFP. So we are doing very well in the city of Cape Town. In every ward we're contesting. Our votes are doubling. In one area it's tenfold. And yes, in Indonesia we beat the DA by 7,000 votes. We took a ward away from the ANC in Harding. We actually helped the ANC in Soweto because we won half the VDs. And also in Lodium, we were worried that if we split the Muslim vote, the DA will win. So the ANC has won Lodium in Erasmia. So the ANC must say thank you, Al-Jama, because we couldn't allow the ANC not to be in charge of Soweto. We're all from the liberation movement, and that was very important to us. We are looking to win 10 more seats and increasing our votes from 17,000 to 100,000.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hanif Hendricks of Jama-ah there, telling us that he's been scooping various wards from the ANC and from the DA in these elections. Let me just also bring to the fore Mr. Apapo of the PAC. Ntate Dumela Lekaye, are you happy with the numbers that you're seeing of your party?
Dumela le mabedi bohle ba SABC. First, we as the PAC, we see this as a rebuilding block. We are rebuilding this organization. So this elections was meant for that, much as we understand that we cannot use that as an excuse. But more importantly is that we will recall that the PAC only registers when it was less than 10 minutes before the closing day because of internal issues that were there. So for us, it is an achievement. We are doing well in the Eastern Cape Munguma municipality. We are doing well in the Val here in Gauteng. We are doing well. It's very likely that we will have one more percentage point than in our previous elections. And for rebuilding this party, that is good for us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Apapo. Talking about rebuilding of the party, we're now joined by the ATM, Mr. Somwabe of the party. Of course, I think you must be happy with how your party is doing so far in the Eastern Cape. But also tell us about the voter turnout. 12.1 million people had actually voted out of the 26.2 million people.
Well, that one talks to the style of leadership that does not inspire the people that we have in communities. This we can attribute it to those who have been leading municipalities. They never deliver services, and it angered the people. This is a sign of people who are not happy, who are not treated well. But our duty as the opposition and parties is to make sure that we portray ourselves well, we sell the best manifestos to them, and so that it's easy for them to see that we are giving them a better alternative. But in terms of our own performance, you will know that it's our first time to contest the local government elections. And really we are doing well. We are so excited. There's nothing that we are losing. We are making inroads. Our main aim in contesting these elections was to make ourselves to have a representation in the local government. Yes, we now have the national representation and provincial in the legislatures, but this was important to us, and I think our people have given us best. We are making inroads, we are making our name known, and we thank the people of South Africa for supporting us. Yes, it's still early, there's a lot that is still coming, and we are quite positive. We'll do well, we'll achieve what we set for ourselves.
Mr. Mngwabe, thank you so much. Let me just bring in a guest, last but not least, Obab Kenneth Ndleche. And of course, you come to these elections at a very difficult time for the party. You know, you've just lost your leader about months ago. A candidate of yours was killed, and you yourself were assaulted last week.
No, definitely. I think the NFP must be one of the unluckiest party in South Africa, because we have gone through a lot of challenges over the past few months. But the biggest one was losing our president just 2 months before the elections, and it affected us badly. And also the intimidation and intolerance in KwaZulu-Natal, and so a killing of our candidates has also affected us. But I think we have done well, considering that already it seems like Dumbe is in the back. And we are doing well in Nongoma. So for us, it's an exciting day. We are just hoping that come 10 p.m. tonight, we'll be celebrating, because our people deserve to enjoy, deserve to celebrate after years of suffering, after years of lack of service delivery, in particular in rural areas. We are going to make sure it's the NFA that should we win Dumbe convincingly, because we want to do well in Dumbe, we want to win Dumbe, but should we achieve that, we are going to make sure that people of Dumbe feel, taste and touch service delivery in its totality.
Mr. Mdletshe, thank you so much for your time and all the best. Of course, United, we've covered all the political parties here that are on the floor. Okay, I see somebody from the ACDP. Just quickly, Mr. Swat,
yes, how are you?
I'm good on you. Just quick
Yes,
reaction. How? Can you just please stand here for me? The ACDP's performance, are you happy?
Yes, we absolutely are growing. We aren't reflected on the boards yet, but we are growing, and we will play a significant role going forward. We are very grateful for our support that we are receiving, and particularly in the Western Cape, where we are getting a lot of support, and we will play a significant role in coalition government. So we will definitely increase our council numbers following this local government election, but we are concerned about the low voter turnout, but it does benefit smaller growing parties. So we're very positive. It's early days yet, but we are looking forward to a very positive result for the ACDP.
Thank you so much. Thank you, of course. Unati, well, we've covered actually all the political parties here on the floor throughout this morning, and of course right now later on, of course they will be camped here until the wee hours of the morning, and as the SABC, myself and my colleague Samgele Masego will be bringing you all the latest in terms of the results that we see here behind me on the leaderboard, and of course various political party reactions. With that said, let me cross back to you.